Welcome back, Guardians. My name is Easy now, and you guys are awesome. But what is not awesome is this week's Nightfall and how challenging it is. Just kidding. It's good that it's challenging. It actually feels like you're achieving the completion of the Nightfall. The only thing that I was skeptical about was previous weeks before this. The rewards for the Nightfalls did not seem worth going through such a challenging activity. But this week was the Undying Mind, and with the Undying Mind came Solar Burn, which is obviously increased solar from any person. We have Juggler, no armor drops to your equipped weapon. Fresh troops, some enemy squads have been fortified with additional reinforcements. And Catapult, grenade recharge rate is greatly increased. Very useful for Sunbreaker Titans and their new grenade Thermite. It is actually really good in this Nightfall, and obviously for the Sunsinger Warlocks, you are used to your grenades and they come in very useful, especially if you have two going at any one time. So the actual Nightfall, I don't want to say it was easy. It was time consuming, but it was very straightforward. All you had to do was stand off your enemies and kill them and take them out. There's a couple of times where there's scary, like getting smashed by everything, but most of the time it's just time consuming more than it is difficult. But the last boss room is actually quite difficult. I myself had, in the first one that I ran anyway, the Raid LMG, and the Raid LMG was solar, and I also had the Raid shotgun. I thought, okay, I'll use the shotgun to take out any Minotaurs that get close to me, because that was solar as well. But with lack of primary elemental damage weapons, these Nightfalls actually are quite challenging, so I don't know whether I would like to see primary elements on weapons or not. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. But in the first Nightfall, for some reason, it was kind of like the easiest one of all three, even though we wasn't as prepared. It was really strange the way it worked, but I ran it with Balm Your Face and Doug 117, and I myself got 310 young Ahamkara spines. Now I'm never going to use them on my hunter. I rarely use my hunter anyway, and I rarely use exotic arms. I always go with exotic helmets. So these got instantly infused into my raid arms to bring their defense level up. Balm Your Face got some useless legendary legs that weren't even a high enough light level to infuse. And Doug 117 is winner of worst Nightfall rewards ever, and that is a charged, antiquated, tier 3 Court of Oryx rune and a strange coin. The reaction was immense. I wish I could have recorded it for you guys because it was just hilarious. But those are what we got during the first Nightfall. Next up, I ran it with Doug 117 again, an SOF kill switch, and we struggled just a little bit more than we did in the last boss room, but we finally got there with a tether and a hammer and some good luck. So when we done this, I actually got the best Nightfall reward that I have got so far, and that is the Hawksaw Pulse Rifle. Now, I originally got my Hawksaw right at the start of the game. No one knew how good it was, but I loved it. But I needed to infuse it into something for me to be able to go and do a raid. So I lost out on this gun, and I've always been kill bait in PvP, and I've thought about buying one, but I just haven't got round to it. And on the day of this Nightfall, I actually was going to buy the Hawksaw, but I decided to buy another scout rifle from the Vanguard Crucible Master, which I'm going to make a video about as well. And then I got rewarded straight after in the Nightfall with this Hawksaw, and it is incredible. Expect a video on it soon. Doug 117 got the 1000 yard stare. He's already got 2 of them, I believe. And SOF kill switch got some legendary legs, which are completely useless. Speaking of the 1000 yard stare, I actually started using my solar one during the last 2 Nightfalls, and it came in very useful because it was solar damage. And speaking of the 1000 yard stare, that's the reward I got for my 3rd Nightfall when I ran it with DPGA and SOF kill switch. It was a void version of the sniper rifle, and I infused it into another weapon because it had, I think it was like a 290 light level. And I already had one fully maxed out, so I decided to infuse that into another weapon. DPJ got the Apple of Discord, and SOF kill switch got 10 strange coins. So those were my Nightfall rewards this week. I can't complain too much. It's a lot better than I've had in previous weeks, but I still expect to be getting some better rewards for the challenge of the Nightfall. Let me know what you think about the Nightfalls now and the loot that you get, guys. Let me know what you got this week across all 3 characters if you managed to do them. What did you think of the actual Nightfall? Did you think it was too hard, too easy? Let me know in the comment section below. Hit that like button. Let's get this video to 3.72 likes. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video.
Yeah.